What's up, guys? It's your girl, Living with Lee. I might change that. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know, like, what really I'm gonna say or what I want to say. That's still all up in the air right now, but I'm gonna figure it out. I promise. But y'all call me PTG Lee, cause that is my name. Is still PTG Lee. PTG came from me and my man's clothing brand. But in today's video, we're going to be talking about, well, I title it, or I'm probably going to title it, How to Lose Weight. And mainly I'm going to be talking about how I lost my weight and what I feel as though if I was to restart and have to lose all the way back, everything I would do and what I would recommend y'all to do. In this video, I am not at my current goal weight, but I know what I'm talking about from the previous weight that I did lose. And I know how to lose weight because I did in the past, and I want to tell it to y'all as in if I was restarting. So let's jump right into it. Really, y'all, it's simple. It is simple steps, actually. It's simple steps. I ain't gonna say it's easy, but it's simple steps. Oh, one. Y'all see I'm in my house. I'm not at work. So that is different. But anywho, back into the video. 1, calorie deficit. Now let me tell y'all about this calorie deficit, because a lot of people, they hear the word calorie deficit and they run away, or they hear the word calorie deficit and they think I mean go vegan, go on a diet, eat certain foods, and take more stuff, No, y'all. I'm giving y'all the plain Jane, real simple stuff that I'm not gonna lie to y'all about. I'm not gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell you straight how it is, straight how I did it, straight like you need to know. 1, with a calorie deficit, you do not need to eat certain foods, okay? You can still, 1, I will say, if you eat fast food, take it down a notch or stop eating it, period. Because that's what I did. I didn't eat fast food. I ate all home-cooked meals. But one thing about it, do not take all home-cooked meals as in a fancy gourmet meal where I'm eating steak, asparagus, and some sweet potatoes, sweet mashed potatoes, something like that. No, that's not what I'm talking about at all, okay? Y'all, when you go on a calorie deficit, 1, stop listening to what everybody telling you on the internet. Y'all don't even got to listen to me. Y'all can take what I'm saying as in everybody else. But I'm telling y'all what helped me and what I feel as though will help somebody else on the same path or the same journey as me, right? Yeah. A calorie deficit, I still ate whatever I wanted. But I just kept it in the calorie deficit as in I didn't overeat. I didn't get seconds. I didn't even measure my food, y'all. I just could tell, okay, this is way lesser than what I would usually eat. Or, say I got pizza. I would, like back in the day, I would get 2 slices of pizza, 2 slices of bread with the chicken on the side, I would stop doing that. If I wanted 2 slices of pizza, I would get 2 slices of pizza and that's it. If I wanted a slice of bread, I would get 2 slices of pizza and 1 slice of bread. I want to do that. That's how I would do it. It's simple, y'all. Don't overthink it. Don't overdo it. That's where a lot of stuff goes wrong. That's where a lot of stuff gets taken wrong. And that's where the inconsistency comes in, because it's like, dude, I don't feel like doing this, or I'm still hungry. I still want to do this. 1, discipline, discipline, discipline. If you truly want to lose that weight, discipline. Okay? Okay. 2nd, consistency. Now, those are the definitions, okay? We're going to take a pause on that and go back to the main topic. Like I said, calorie deficit. Still eat whatever you want. Just track how much you're eating. Eat lesser than what you would usually eat. Do not sit there and eat all day long. Try to keep it to 3 meals a day. And that's that. 2nd, intermittent fasting. That is basically stop eating after a certain time and don't eat again until the next time in the period of day. So therefore, if my cutout time for eating is 8 p.m., I'm not going to eat again until I would say, y'all, at least minimum 13 hours. So therefore, 8 p.m. 9 until 9 a.m. the next day. Do it like that. Minimum 13 hours. You can go longer. I wouldn't recommend going shorter. If you do, then make your minimum. And this is by mistake, 10 hours. Second thing I would say, 10K steps a day. Minimum 8,000 steps. But walk almost every single day. Majority of the days out the week. It's 7 days in a week. Making sure you're walking 5. Okay? Y'all, walking, I'm not telling y'all to run. I'm not telling y'all to jog. Just walk. Just walk all those steps. It could be throughout the day. It can be like, okay, let me tell y'all this. It takes me like an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes to walk 10K steps. Okay? If you could take an hour and 15 minutes out your day, you literally can scroll on your phone on TikTok, whatever you want to do. Just walk, okay? And if you don't want to walk outside, get you a walking pad, a treadmill. They on Amazon for low. I got me a low walking pad during the wintertime. I got my walking pad for $80 on Amazon. You can get them cheaper. I got mine's more of like it's a treadmill and a walking pad. You can get them cheaper. If you don't have money for that, you could walk outside. If you don't want to walk outside, if it's cold outside when you're watching this video, then walk around a mall, walk around a grocery store, something, y'all. Get them 8 to 10,000 steps a day. That is most important. Let me tell y'all, that's literally how I lost majority of my weight. Now, I will say that if you just stick to a calorie deficit and walking, you will lose weight. But that is more of a long-term losing weight goal. Like that will probably take you at least 6 months, okay? Second, if you want to lose it like a little quicker than that, like in a matter of, let's say you want to lose it in like 3 months or something like that, incorporate the gym in your journey and stick to a stricter calorie deficit. Now, fruit fasts do help you, yes, but one, you have to train your body to go into a fruit fast. What I mean by that is starting off in a calorie deficit at least for 1 week and then do the fruit fast, okay? You cannot just been eating bad and then say, okay, I want to do a fruit fast thinking you're going to lose a couple inches in that stomach. No, you're going to feel terrible. You're going to feel sick, okay? Do not do that to yourself. Second, back on the topic. If you want to lose weight in a quicker time, incorporate a gym and shorten that calorie deficit. Make it tighter, eat lesser, or do more of a intermittent fasting, y'all. That's literally the healthiest way you can lose weight. Do not sit here and follow everybody's trend or doing them shots in your stomach and doing all this crazy stuff, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all, this is the healthiest and quickest and fastest and easiest way to lose weight. Walking them steps and being in a calorie deficit. If you want to do it faster, incorporate the gym in your time. Or if you can't afford the gym or don't want to pay the monthly fees, if you want to do a gym at home, then you can start off buying one weight. Work out with one weight. If you don't want to use no weights, don't use no weights. Watch little YouTube videos or certain exercises to keep your body in that cardio going, y'all. Secondly, if you at the gym, make sure you know what you're doing. My cousin, she wanted to be a personal fitness trainer, and so she was trying to help a lot of people lose weight because she lost weight and stuff like that. So she wanted to show everybody how she did it. And so I started working out with her when I started taking myself more serious, because at first I was just in a calorie deficit and I was barely walking 10K steps. Like I was walking them, but it was mainly because of the job that I was working at was more into the job that I was working at was strictly a 12-hour shift walking in and out of a building. So that was when I was working at Chrysler. But anywho, so that was where majority of my steps was coming in, and I didn't really know too much about walking 10K steps. It was just I was walking. That's how I felt. And then even after that, in my days off, I wouldn't even be as active or whatsoever. Like I wouldn't have nothing to make that back up. So anywho, and she trained me for a little bit in the gym. She showed me stuff to go through. Now, I'm not telling y'all to get a trainer. I will tell y'all what to do or how it is or where you should start or whatsoever. But if you have the money to get a trainer, do it. But do it with somebody you feel comfortable. Do it with, at least even if it's a friend that you know knows a little bit more about the gym than you do, or find one online or find people online that know about the gym more than you do or whatsoever. Secondly, okay, so let me tell y'all, if you don't want to do it with anybody, you just want to go on your self journey, don't want to say nothing. Learn what push, pull, and legs day is. These is 3 different days, 3 different workouts you do in the gym. Abs, you can work your abs out every single day if you want to. Abs is a muscle that you can just keep pushing. All your other muscles, you have to have rest days on them. That's why you do push, pull, legs, okay? And then your abs and cardio, I would combine those 2 together. Yeah, so anywho, pull. Carvel, what's pull again? Pull day is biceps and back. Your biceps, back of your arms, the little flabby part right here. Your back, you know what your back is, okay? Push. Your triceps and your shoulders. Triceps and shoulders, okay? And then legs is legs. Cardio, you can add that into whatever days you want to add it into. Abs, add that into any day you want to add it into, okay? That's what you go in and you look for in the gym if you want to go to the gym. So, yes, we talked about calorie deficit. We talked about walking. We talked about if you want to get into the gym or not. We talked about intermittent fasting. Let me talk about the fruit fast. Fruit fast, it helped me lose pounds in a couple of days. Yes. But let me tell y'all, because this is what people do not tell y'all on the internet that talk about fruit fasting. You literally can gain all that weight back. You have to be careful. You have to be able to learn how to maintain the weight that you kept off. Because when y'all do a fruit fast, you're just getting off water weights. You're not burning fat for real, y'all, because you're just eating fruit. You're just eating water. So all the weight that you are losing when you're looking at the scale, it is just water weight. So therefore, once you start back eating regular food, yes, that scale is going to go back up. That's normal. That is okay. But at the end of the day, if you get into a shorter calorie deficit, you can learn how to maintain that weight and keep it back off and keep it down. But that is what I tell people, because a lot of people will be like, oh yeah, I want to do a fruit fast, so I want to try that out because I heard it lets you lose weight. Yes, just for those couple of days that you do it. But once you start back eating food, so anyhow, yes, that. I do recommend doing it because I feel as though everybody should experience it. And then plus, it is really good with cleansing your body and your menstrual cycles and your hormones and your digestive system. It helps clean you out. So I do recommend boys and girls to do at least a fruit fast for 2 days or something or whatsoever. That I do recommend. Oh, also, if you do a fruit fast, you can incorporate veggies in there. I did a fruit fast, a fruit and veggie fast for 2 weeks, and I lost a lot of weight. Do not feel as though, losing weight costs a lot of money, because it doesn't. It does not. And I'm not just saying that in regards to eating canned vegetables. I'm saying that period. It does not cost a lot to lose weight, because like I said in the beginning, people are telling y'all that losing weight, you got to eat healthier, you got to eat this. Yes, you have to eat healthy, but that's that point of eating certain portions of your food. If you're eating, you could eat, like what I did was I simply just made chicken and rice all the time. I ate chicken and rice and broccoli, switched the vegetable here and there. That's what I did. You could do that as well, or if you want to be more like spaghetti and pizza, like I did. I had my pizza at least 2 times out the week. I really didn't do too much on that or whatsoever. And then spaghetti, I eat spaghetti a lot, but I use turkey meat instead of the regular meat, but that's just my preference. It's all about your portions. All about your portions. It's not about what you're putting into it. Yes, that has something to do with it. Yes, you can get better results from eating richer or healthier, but as long as you're eating certain portions, you're good, baby. You're good, okay? Let me tell y'all this. Before we get into more deeper results, body dysmorphia with your mind is a thing, okay? I don't care who says it's not, it is. Because once you lose that weight, you looking at yourself every day in the mirror and you weighing yourself every day, that's going to affect you. You're going to be like, dang, I'm not even losing weight. Dang, I'm not even doing this right. Or dang, I don't see no results. Yes, you do, y'all. Yes, there is results. If other people's telling you, you have results. Not even just other people. You have to find it with yourself and accept it with yourself. And you have to keep going. Because that's where you get to thinking, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. Ain't nothing happening. No, stuff is happening. You have to be patient. You have to have consistency. Talk to God on it. And have that discipline. Because if you don't got none of that, then you're going to be sitting in your mindset like you ain't losing weight when you are, okay? What I like to do is take progress pictures. I like to take pictures in the very beginning, and then I like to take pictures when I feel as though I lost some weight, and I just like take pictures randomly. When I randomly wake up in the morning, if I haven't worked out in a week or whatsoever, I'm going to still take that picture because it's still going to compare to whatsoever. So, take pictures. Stop getting on the scale every day. I would recommend getting on a scale once a month. Because that scale is really what gets you in that mindset of, I ain't losing nothing. Because if you looking at it every single day, yes, your weight is going to fluctuate every single day. It's going to be 175 one day, 176 one day, 170 one day, 175 the next day. It's going to fluctuate. That's why I recommend at least once a month if you really want to look at the scale. If you don't want to look at the scale and you cool with not looking at the scale, that's perfect. Okay? That's perfect. Because, trust me, y'all. Let me tell y'all my little backstory. I was 200 pounds, I want to say 2 years ago. And then that's when I never really worked out for real. I worked out here and there, which was like little sit-ups at the house, but that was it. I worked out like once a month. Ate however I wanted to eat. Used to eat fast food all the time whatsoever. Then that's when I would go to the gym a couple of times, but it wasn't nothing. It would just be because my boyfriend was going and he invited me, so I would go with him. It wasn't like I never really took it serious. But I always felt like, oh, I want to lose weight. Oh, I want to lose my stomach. Oh, I want to lose my arms. Oh, I don't like how I look. Da 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 da. And then I finally had to come to realization, like if I wanted something to change, I need to do that. I need to get up every day going to the gym. I need to get up every day, walk some 10K steps. I need to get up every day and believe in myself. Have that faith in myself that I will lose that weight, okay? It's a mental battle, I will say that, but it's simple. As long as you stick to your plan. As long as you want it as much as you want it, baby, okay? Okay. So then, that's when I finally was like, okay, I want to start actually eating healthier. So, like I said, I started just eating chicken and rice every day. Still wasn't really working out. The only type of workout I had was from the job that I was working, which was walking here and there. Other than that, outside of work, I would walk to the park, but that was it. So it was just like, I wasn't really going to see a big change because I was only eating healthy. I wasn't really working out. I wasn't moving my body. I wasn't getting the steps that I needed to get or getting that exercise that I needed to get for the day or whatsoever. I wasn't balancing my calories with my exercise. Mind y'all, 10,000 steps, 300 plus calories burning. But anywho, I really started taking it serious when I got my own place. Once I got my own place, then I had my own kitchen to cook in. I had my own mindset, and I was within myself to where I can push myself. I had my boyfriend with me. He's always pushing me and keeping me up on my feet. His cousin is the cousin that I was mentioning earlier. She was there helping me as well. So then that's when, after I'm eating healthy, and I brought that into when I was living on my own, that's when I started going to the gym with my boyfriend. And then once I started going to the gym with him, and then he started like not really going to the gym, working out from home, it would be hard for me to work out from home because I wouldn't be as consistent. Because when you're in the gym, that's the only thing you can do is work out. But when you're at home, you can do so much other stuff. So that's why it was just like, it was harder for me to just work out at home. So then that's when me and his cousin started going to the gym. She started showing me everything she would do and all this stuff. So then it became fun. It became something I really wanted to do, something I really wanted to work on. And then once I became a part of her like a part of her page, she had an Instagram page that she was showing people's progress. Then it really had me in a mindset as, okay, I really need to do this so I can show her people to book her and that she's really helping me and I actually know how to do this. So that's when I started like really going after that. Like I started being in the gym all the time with her or my boyfriend and stuff like that, and I would just continue to go to the gym, continue to eat healthy. Then I got on the fruit fast and the vegetable fast. I seen my results coming in the scale and in person and stuff like that. So it was just like, okay, cool. After I started working out, stopped working out with her, I would just go with my boyfriend, and then it would have came to me like not really going. And it was really just because I was starting to feel as though I really didn't lose no weight or whatsoever, because then I'm looking like, dang, like that's how I was just feeling. I was waking up, because now at that time I was in the 70s, and so the scale kept staying in the 70s. Like I had a good diet to where I was maintaining that weight, but I wasn't trying to. I was trying to lose it, you know. So I kept pushing myself to go back in fruit fasts. But like I said, y'all, fruit fasts is only for that short period of time. So once you start back eating your regular diet or schedule, it's going to go right back to it. So it was just like, I didn't know what to do. And I became in a way where it was just like, I don't want to do it anymore. I just like, I just like, didn't have no motivation for it. Then that's when I reached back out to my cousin. I'm like, hey girl, you know, I let her know what I was going through. I let her know what's going on or whatsoever. I told her a little rundown. She pushed me back up on my feet or whatsoever, and I got back in the gym. Mind y'all, I was still walking my 10K steps every single day, even when I was feeling how I was feeling. Because in a part of me, I still had that little faith that, you know, I was losing the weight, because other people was telling me, I see your change, I see your difference. You lost that weight or whatsoever. But it was still, to me, it was just like, yeah, I just started back working out and I see my results. I accepted the fact that I did lose weight. I finally see it. I understand I lost the weight, and I'm very happy with all the weight that I lost, and I'm very proud of myself. Yes, it takes a long time because you're in that mental battle with yourself of trying to get up to go to the gym, making sure that you're getting those steps in, eating correctly without eating something that you will crave or something like that, or eating a whole bunch of sweets or something. It is a hard battle, but at the end of the day, it's simple if you can stay consistent and have that discipline with yourself. It's all a mental battle, okay? So, yeah. And if you just want to do a calorie deficit in steps, that is perfectly fine. You will still lose that weight. You hear me? And if you want to try to pick it up faster, so get it less than 6 months, up your steps. Don't make your minimum 10,000 and go up to 15,000 steps a day or whatsoever. Okay? As long as you're walking, you are straight, baby. Getting those steps in, you are straight. I promise y'all. It literally takes your fat away, okay? My face used to be so much fatter than this. I'm still not at my current goal weight. I should have said that in the beginning. So let me say this part. In this video, I am not at my current goal weight. But I know what I'm talking about from the previous weight that I did lose. And I know how to lose weight because I did in the past. And I want to tell it to y'all as in if I was restarting. So right now, I am 160, 158. That's where I'm fluctuating. That's where I'm maintaining my weight at. My goal weight, I don't really have a goal weight anymore. Because at the end of the day, in the very beginning, my goal weight was 160. And when I'm at 160, it's like, this is not really where I want to be. So now it's not even about the goal weight. It's about what I want to build muscle in. Because now I'm in the process of building my muscles in my arms and my abs, okay? That's in the process of where I'm at. So it's not even just about what the scales say. It's about where you find yourself the most happiest. Keep that in mind. That's a quote right there. It's not about what the scale say. It's about where you are the most happiest in your own body, weight, and skin. Okay? Okay. Keep that in mind. Thank you. Okay? Okay. Yeah, y'all. So this is gonna be wrapping up my video. I'll probably make a part 2 if y'all got any questions, or if I feel as though I didn't cover something that I should have covered. Because this video is low-key getting a little long. This recording is 28 minutes, which I know a lot of the time I was spaced out. But that's the whole point though. But yeah, y'all. Let me know if y'all want me to talk about anything else or whatsoever. But yeah. Hope y'all like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. Yeah. See y'all in my next one.
You can trust in me. I can. You said I can trust in you.